So we're back at the Televic stand again, and I'm with Didier, and we've got the UniCOS CORE product. So can you tell us a bit about the UniCOS CORE?
Yeah, sure. We already had our UniCOS device, so the Pro version, which is typically targeted to more, I would say, meetings where there's more moderation needs, so more formal meetings where you can also do voting, document management, etc. So now what we've seen is that the AV portion of the UniCOS is really interesting for creating more engaging hybrid meeting experiences. So we saw a lot of interest in using that for more hybrid meeting spaces into corporate applications. So we stripped down all that functionality and created a more simple user interface that only focuses on the video distribution. So as you know, our Plixus network can handle up to 6 video streams. So what we've done actually in the software is that we have the capability to visualize multiple people from the room. So in a typical scenario where you have like a pan-tilt zoom camera system, it always triggers the last person speaking. Obviously, if you're at home and somebody asks a question, some person starts to answer that question, you lose the non-verbal communication of the person that asked the question. So to open up that whole hybrid meeting experience, what we can do is visualize multiple people. So let's say the last 2 or 3 persons in a conversation, so that the remote person also has a sense of what's going on in the room. So they have non-verbal communication as well captured.
And I suppose like the being, I suppose, new to Televic, only doing it since January, like it's been, I suppose, traditionally very sort of high end. So this is bringing it more into more accessible for many different applications, where it's not so.
This is being used in like corporate meeting spaces. Think about meeting spaces that have like a huge long table or U-shaped types of tables, where the distance between a talker and a listener is a little bit bigger. So there also the full integration, like AV appliance, microphone, loudspeaker, screen, and camera really helps.
And that's really fantastic there. We've done various jobs before we're doing Televic where we've done things like Marshall cameras or NDI feeds, and there might be to the side of it. And that's been very difficult because, you know, there's many applications where, or circular rooms where, you know, you can't have multiple PTZs, but having a camera in the unit, and we can see here that you've got the display as well. So you've got the camera in the unit. Sure. So it's nice and it's clean, it's compact, and it's all in there. So
it's one solution, so you don't have to worry about integrating different things. And what we see also, the solution is also used for a lot of mobile applications. So if you have to take on the road, this fully natively integrates with Teams and Zoom applications. So people can see the people at the far end on their individual screen. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. You can flip down the station, so you can have multiple in a case. So really easy to also use it for more mobile and flexible meeting spaces as well. We start to see that being used in a lot of situations as well.
And I suppose, look, in those applications where you might have it in a road case, one of the great things we've seen about it is you don't need proprietary cables. So if something hits a fan and you're out there and it dies, they can use the CAT cabling and it will just work.
Yeah, standard
which is really
cabling,
handy.
Daisy chaining, looping. So from a
redundancy
point of view, really simple to use.
Fantastic. Thank you for your time, and thank you for watching.